Coke, Pepsi, Fanta, 7-Up, Sprite. These are the drinks that I'm scared to show my kids. But they got exposed to it. I couldn't keep them away from those drinks long enough. And now, wherever we go out to have dinner or lunch, and even at home, can I have some Fanta? Can I have some Coke? I'm like, oh my goodness. What have we done? We've created soda monsters. Oh. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Grow with Kids, where we talk about raising children and traveling with them. I'm your host, Rina.
I'm gonna take 6.
No, then you don't get any for dinner. चलो तूने बहुत बड़ा लिया है.
The dreaded soda. You try to keep kids away from them as long as possible, but they will get exposed to them. If they're going to school, if they're going to summer camp, they'll see those pop machines. They're everywhere. They'll see pop in stores. You could buy them like in a 24 pack, in a 36 pack. You can't keep them away from soda. But how do you make sure kids eat healthy, or at least learn to be healthy, so that way then when they're older, they have a more healthier lifestyle? Throughout my childhood, I really didn't drink too much soda. It's only when I was in college or I got really hooked onto pop, especially Coke, simply because to stay awake for the exams, I would basically drink up one whole can of soda. Throughout my younger years, I was never able to finish one whole can of Coke. Now, I try to avoid it as much as possible because, one, it doesn't help with my weight loss. Two, I already know that one Coke can, acid in that Coke can basically kill anything. And you've seen those YouTube videos, or you've seen those Instagram videos where they show you like some of the tests that they do with the Coke cans, with Coke and everything. Yeah, you want to try to avoid that going into your body. But kids don't get that. They get hooked onto pop very quickly. It's addictive. So what do? Hope you're liking this video. Don't forget to hit that subscribe and like button to let me know what you think. Welcome back. So let's get right into it. Here are some facts about why drinking soda on a daily basis is not a good option. Pop of any sort is not good for you. We all know that. It's not good for your teeth. It's not good for your health, especially to maintain a healthy weight, because it can lead to obesity. It's also not good for a healthy lifestyle, especially if you want to maintain a healthy lifestyle. If you start adding pop into it regularly, it becomes addictive. And then you stop drinking water as much. You stop drinking other healthier drinks as much because you get addicted to that sugar. But telling kids that they should not have pop, what do you think it's going to happen? You tell someone you can't do that. The only thing that's going to go through their mind is that I want to do that. I want to do that. Why? Simple. The more you say no to something, the more appealing it is. That goes for everyone. Like if somebody told me that I can't go skydiving, guess what I'm going to be doing? I'm going to go skydiving. How do you get kids then to avoid pop, or at least choose a healthier drink. You don't keep it away from them. Now, I know some parents will tell me, no, you don't bring it in, you don't give it to them, you keep it away from them as long as possible. That's an option. It doesn't work for my kids. I have a few friends that basically tell the kids no to pop. I have a few friends who are more open to it and don't have any restrictions on that. I am someplace in the middle. So we didn't want to say no completely to the drink, because I know that later on, if he gets an opportunity, if the kids get an opportunity to have it, they will. But we'd prefer that they do it in front of us, so that way then we can control it and we could tell them the pros and cons of having the pop. We first started only having it with pizza. So whenever we went to Pizza Hut or whenever Papa John's or Domino's, if you're having a pizza, you could have a little bit, so half a cup of Coke, and that's it. And that was good. Now, because I have an older one and a younger one, keeping it away from the younger one for, as long as I did for the older one doesn't really work, because he sees his older brother drinking it. Obviously, he'll want it. We have a case of Fanta and Coke in our house. The kids like Fanta more than they like anything else. So Fanta it is. We started giving it to them like that was one of the options. We do tell them to drink a lot of water. Juices is fine. Lemonade is okay. And then pop is an option. Now they have a choice. They could either have pop or they could have dessert after a meal. Most of the time, the older one chooses neither. He just chooses water or lemonade, which is quite good. And sometimes dessert or Fanta, so it's not too bad. But that's one thing I found, like, if you give them the option and they know, and you think, no, it's no big deal, after the initial craze of wanting that drink for so long and having it, it dies down. And now they don't have it as often and they don't really drink it as much. And even the little one, before we used to give him half a cup, he would drink the whole thing. Now he leaves a little bit and he's like, oh, put it in the fridge, I'll have it tomorrow. I'm like, okay. So look at what works best for you and how. But this is one thing that I found that worked best for my kids. But I also know from my own personal experience, like if somebody, like when I was younger, if they kept telling me no, I couldn't have that food or I couldn't have that drink, I would want it more. So I wanted to avoid that at the same time with my kids, that I didn't want them to have in their mind that, oh, Mama and Papa said no to this, then it must be something really good and I want it. Now that obviously doesn't work for everything. Like it's not going to work for smoking or beer or alcohol. So there's always the exceptions to every rule. But you have to see what works best for your lifestyle, as well as for how you go about on your daily routine and how you could fit that in. But this is my take on soda versus no soda. I'd go with the soda, but on an occasional thing, not on a regular thing. Here's the question out there for all of you. What do you think? Is that the right choice or not so much? What is your take on it? Do you give your kids some soda and see how they do, just so that desire goes away? Or do you think that's not a good idea because it will lead to unhealthier choices in the future? Write them down in the comment section and let me know your thoughts. If you like my videos and want to see more of those, definitely do subscribe and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that alert button, so that way then you're always aware when my new videos pop up. And I usually create 2 videos every week. Thanks for watching this video. questions of the month come out at the end of every month. There are a few other ones that I have created. Do check out the other 2 questions of the month. Why do we fart? And can I stay awake a little longer? More questions to come in the future, so definitely subscribe to this channel.